So this is the top portion right above my spice drawers. And I figured I would go ahead and go through this too. You might as well, being that I'm already working in this section. So we're gonna just take it all out. This is pretty good stuff. This is coconut and ghee. This is my substitute that I'm using while I'm on my little diet. Okay, got some chicken bouillon, some more Mrs. Dash permanent markers. Okay, A1 sauce, soy sauce, lime soy sauce, Pt2, Wiltshire, I can never say that word, salt, y'all know what I'm talking about. Rice vinegar, apple cider vinegar, orange. I use that for, I buy these from the dollar store, just the extract, the lime, the lemon, the orange, and there's another one that I buy, and I actually put them in like little potpourri things, and it smells really good. So that's what I usually use those for. Let's see, this needs, it's almost done. I can use that tonight. Pepper shaker, white lemon flavor cooking wine. I think this is balsamic vinegar. Yeah, balsamic vinegar, seasoning salt. And then I have here my seasoning packages. Can you see that? Let's bring it down. So these are my little seasoning packages. These little clear jars, I keep permanent markers to write on my jars if need be. And then all of my seasoning packets. Alfredo sauces. Usually they're like marinades for meat, chili powders, you know, just things like that. I have 2 of them. And a permanent marker here. I got a gold one. I usually keep gold and white. I don't know how this yellow Copic marker got in there. For those of y'all who know what a Copic marker is, I'm assuming one of the kids must have got to it. And same thing here. Some more seasonings, curry, just all the different types. Oh, let me show you guys this. For those of you who don't want to fry chicken, this is the best fried chicken, not fried chicken seasoning I've found. It's called Spice Wings. I bought mine from, you get it for Food for Less. They also have it at Winco. Google it and see where you can find it. It is spicy, but it's so good. It gives you, you bake it, but you put this on there first, you coat it just like you would if you were getting ready to bake chicken. And then you put it in the oven and it actually comes out crispy. It almost, you know, it tastes better than air fried in my opinion. Most people think that it is fried chicken and I have to tell them that it's not. So this is really good. What I like to do with this is, let me see if I can find one of the other little packets. There's a little mixture I do between this and another brand. I wonder if it's still here. Oh, here it is. This is the brand, but this is not the actual one. This is one of them. This is the lemon pepper. So you could use the lemon pepper, but there's one that's garlic parmesan, same brand by Great Value. I mix these 2 together and it makes the best chicken. The best chicken. That's actually what I wanted to have for dinner tonight, but I didn't go to the store today to buy more of the Parmesan garlic. But so good. So just all the different seasonings, all the different seasoning mixes and all is what I have here in this one. These right here are really good too. These Asian seasoning wraps. You can use it to, I like to put them in the bottom of my skillet as seasoning, and then I just cook my vegetables on top of that, and then at the end pull it off. It won't melt or anything. You pull it out at the end. Some people use it for their meat. I use it for my veggies. And this is by Stouffer's. Okay. You can see I have 2 of these. I usually keep 2 on hand at all time. And so I'm just gonna go through here and make sure everything is good. Sometimes I'll use just a little bit of the seasoning because I'm making something that doesn't require all of it, and it'll start spilling because I didn't close it up right like that. So this one I actually could throw out because I'm done with it. I will keep the Ziploc to put the ones that are open in here because I really don't like when things are open. I just, you know, got that feeling. I'd rather it be contained. Okay, so if I feel like I opened it, I will just place it in here. And then also what that does for me is it kind of notifies me to check in this little bag first before I open up a new one. So that's really good quality control too. That way you can check in your already opened seasonings before you go digging in your new seasonings. Okay, so that's what this bag is for. So all those are stuff that I've opened but didn't use all of it. And then the rest of it is gonna pull out. I'm gonna rinse this out and then store it back away. Fish fry, love this stuff. So we got the fish fry, the tahiti, a couple little stuff here. Just gonna put it in there. Okay, this one I usually put in the very back because it's not stuff that I reach for all the time. But I'm gonna wipe that out. Sorry, y'all. I look a mess. You guys do not want to see me on camera. I did not get dressed today. I'm kind of, I won't say relaxing, but I feel like I am. All right, so there's that one. Okay, so this one has all the seasonings that I've opened, and I'll go to this one before I look anywhere else, just so I can make sure that I'm utilizing my spices and not being wasteful. This one, as I said previously, has all of my, I've got to add this one to the other thing. So I'm going to take these out and wipe out this container as well. I do keep a permanent marker here so that I can write on things when need be, on different containers and or jars. Permanent marker wipes off of most glass jars. Don't want to say that in stone, but from my experience, it does really good with wiping off. As you just saw me wipe some off the spice jars, so I don't mind writing on the glass jars as long as I know it's gonna come off once I'm ready to change the content in the jar. Okay, so here we go. Got that clip there, and that's open as well, so we're gonna make sure we put that in the other one. So this one is only for new seasonings. The open seasonings are gonna go in the back. And like I said, I will always check this one first before grabbing one, just so I can make sure I'm not being wasteful. Don't be wasteful. Don't be wasteful. So what I actually would do is put this in the front. That way I won't forget that I have it. We'll just make sure we put that in the front. That way we know we're gonna check it out. Some more Brazilian steakhouse. This is one of my favorite ones. Mesquite is my favorite. My most favorite. Okay. And we'll put the spicy wings in the back. So that's that. Now with the seasonings, this is my husband's favorite. Slap your mama. Okay, he loves that. With these seasonings, being that this jar of overflow is full, I'll place those way in the back because those are not needed right now. So this and the salt can go way in the back, and then I'll start with the different sauces. Soy sauce can go toward the back. I don't use that very often. Balsamic vinegar, white wine, really kind of going toward height as well. So A1 sauce, there we go. Rice vinegar, can go there. And then the rest we can just fill in. So I do my best to try and, I need to get, okay, so I had a turntable, we call it, a Lazy Susan at the other place where I was before we bought this house. But the Lazy Susan, when I went to put it here, was too wide, so it would not fit. So that's how we ended up without a Lazy Susan, because I had a Lazy Susan for all of my vegetable butter sprays, like the stuff, my staple things that I use most of the time when I'm cooking. I had like on a little Lazy Susan, and I would just spin it and grab instead of having to dig. So I have to find one that's gonna fit these cabinets. These cabinets are not very deep, so I am on the lookout for that. But until then, we're gonna just place some stuff back in there. This Mrs. Dash is gonna go in here with the rest of the Mrs. Dash products. Put that here. And this is the smoked salt that I love so much. I use that quite a bit, so that's why I have that there. This ghee I'm keeping out because it's almost gone. This one I'm gonna put back in the cabinet. Was unaware that we had a big thing of that hot sauce. Down here. The vanilla can stay up here, and all the oils can stay up here too. That's fine. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, brown sugar. That goes in the bacon section. We're gonna be going through that section next week, you guys. You and me and you. We're gonna work through it, okay? Crisco oil. I don't know what this is. Oh, a strainer. All right. Peanut butter does not belong in this cabinet. We'll take it out. Peanut butter goes with me. All right. We've got our vanilla. I do use that quite a bit, so we can leave that down here. These chocolates aren't supposed to be in here. Neither is this sugar, so we'll move those two. Honey's supposed to go in the tea section. Here in the butler's pantry area. So that's where that will go. So we've got our vegetable Crisco, which I hardly ever use. I've probably used that maybe once in the last year. What I want to do with this up here, let me take y'all off so I can show you. I gotta stand on this chair. So I've got to wipe this section down as well, this section down. But what I like to do with this section normally, because it doesn't look that way right now, is I'll have all of my vegetables, oils over here on this side, and apple cider vinegar. Oh God, where do I want to put this? I guess it can stay up here, but not really. I'd rather have it down here because we're going to use that more so for our little drinks in the morning. So all the vegetable oils and all that yada yada will go on that side. On this side, as you can see, I have a little hand blender. I have a KitchenAid over there, but I like to have a little hand blender. I like to have my little funnels, and I have several other things that I place on the other side that I want to move over here. And this is kind of like my little cook prep area. So I'll have like a basket here where I can just pull it all down because I'm left-handed. I know most people, when they're cooking, they cook on that side of the stove, right? That's why they have the eyes on that side, because everything is configured for right-handed people. Lucky you. Well, I'm a lefty, so I do everything on this side of the stove. And you can see there's not much room over here on this side because when they make these kitchens, they're, like I said, everything is for right-handed people, which is why the knobs are on that side. You tell me what stove you found where the knobs are on the left-hand side. If you find one, let me know. But that's with everything, even with the sink full of dishes right now. I had my husband put it in and install it with the handle on the left-hand side, not the right, because it was meant for the right. I haven't turned it around, okay? So up here I have a lot of Easter egg kits. I have bought a bulk of it at Michael's during the $2 sales. You know how they do the $2 bag sales after the holidays? Well, I bought like 10 bags. So, and that was like 6 years ago, so I'm still working through it. Okay. I got a couple of cookbooks up here that should not be up here. These actually should be above the oven, the stove. So we will move those. And what is this? List of things I need for Thanksgiving. Oh, how sweet. Okay. I host Thanksgiving every year and always keep a list and notes on who came, what they brought, what we liked, what we didn't, who made what, all that good stuff. Okay. And it makes my life a lot easier, I must say, because when I go shopping the next year, I just grab my list and it'll have like mac and cheese, and then it'll have all the items that go in the mac and cheese, and I can just go and it tells me where to get it without all that. So it's great. So I'm gonna wipe this off and then I'll show you the stuff that I placed there. All right, you guys, and so this is the cabinet here, as you can see at the top, my spice cabinet at the top. Now, on this up here, I just leave the big giant mixing bowl, super heavy. I just pull that out if I'm like making some potato salad or something like that. Okay, and then I have other bowls down at the bottom too that I have to go through all these cabinets. So this is just the beginning. I have the little Easter egg dyeing kits there. Here I have all my different oils. That fish oil should be in the refrigerator. I actually just fried some fish not long ago, or I might end up just throwing it out. I've got some baking powder back there. I just keep one on this side. I have one over in my baking section as well. Some Crisco vegetable oil, culinary blend canola and extra virgin olive oil, and some plain vegetable oil. Now in this part of the shelf here, I like to keep all of the items that help me make dinner. So I have a small little chopper. I have a handheld mixer. Okay, cheese grater. That is a spice. This back here, that is a spice coffee grinder. I use it as a spicer, like to do mice up my garlic and all of that. This is a zucchini slicer. You put your zucchini in there and it spirals the zucchini like noodles. So I've been using that a lot here lately. And then in this little back cup here, I have two of my little silicone strainers. I have one, I need to wash that one. I have, I don't know how they got in there. Okay. So I have about 4 or 5 of these. So I keep that in this little bowl. Yes, this is the, what is the Frontier Lady from Walmart. This is her brand right here. I just love all the flowers. I think it's cute. So I've got my measuring cups, some more in the dishwasher, measuring stuff. I like to keep it all up here because in that way I know where it's at. I don't like to have to search all the drawers looking for it because someone's put it somewhere else. So there are other measuring spoons and all that stuff, and I'll leave those there, but this is the set I like to keep up here just specifically for my use. So here we have a little handheld grater, a potato peeler, a pair of scissors, small little silicone spatula, a plastic spoonish, I think it's silicone too, like spatula for glazes, dips, and marinades. So I keep that little jar up here. And this really does help me with my meal prep and with fixing dinner, breakfast, or whatever I'm fixing. I don't have to run all around the kitchen looking for everything. Most of it usually is something here in this area. So then, as I already showed you, here we've got all the packaged spices, all the different hot sauces and soy sauces, and I've got a thing of smoked salt here, a little thing of sugar because some recipes do call for sugar. Okay, so that's that, and we'll be working on the other cabinets. I'm actually starting to work on that now, and I'll be posting that at a different time. So thank you guys for coming on the journey with me to finally do these little spice drawers, because Lord knows I gotta put some more Velcro on the bottom up here. See how when I open it, see how they're sliding? The ones in the back, that's because these are not Velcroed down. The other ones here are. So if I move, you see they stay where they are. But if I close and open, I don't want them sliding and spilling. So I'll have to pick up some more Velcro strips, right? But that's that. And it's looking good, and I'm happy with it. Feeling good about it. What is that? Something got stuck. All right, so that's that. So that's all, folks, for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna be tackling the rest of this kitchen. As you can see, there's a lot to do over there. That whole section is my bacon section. So yeah, progress is being made, and I'm excited about it. This is the next cabinet right here. That's supposed to be for my coffee cups. I really want to get some cabinetry up there in the butler's pantry where my coffee station is. Or maybe some cabinets up here. Two really nice ones that have like glass, you can see what's in there, you know? And that way that can be for my coffee cups. Yeah. Anyhow, work in progress. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.